Hello guys and welcome to Tennis Paris Brothers. In today's live commentary we're going to be doing, you know who, Casper Ruud, the semi-finalist, versus an unexpected player ranked 102 in the world, Francisco Cerundolo. I don't even know who the guy is, but I'm going to be talking about him very shortly. We're going to have a live chat, so stay tuned and predict your winner in the comment section. Hello guys, and welcome to Tennis Paris Brothers. In today's video, we're going to be doing a live commentary of Cerundolo, who's currently ranked 102 in the world, somehow has made it to the semi-finals in a Miami 1000 Masters event versus Casper Ruud, the number 6 seed in this event. So far, it's been quite up and down with results, especially in the bottom half. And let's go through it, shall we? So, a player profile. So, I'm sure not many of you guys know who Francisco Cerundolo is. Luckily, I made a player profile for you all. Cerundolo, he is aged 23 years old. He's based in Argentina. His height is 6'1", weighs 176 pounds. Current rank to date is 103. His highest rank was earlier last year, which was 76. And he's got a 22 record of 5-4. This was the record before Miami Open was taking place. So that will update after this tournament. On to Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud is 23 years old as well. Both the same age. He's from Norway. His height is 6 foot. He weighs 170 pounds. So both very similar built. He's ranked number 8 in the world, which is at his very best, with a 2022 record of 8 wins to 3 losses. This is before Miami Open was taking place, those win-loss records, so those will update next week. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know very much about Cerundolo. Maybe you do, but there you go. I don't as much. So I'm going to go through his results to get to the semi-finals, sorry. So, road to the semi-finals. Let me just talk through it. First round, the round of 128. Because he's a non-seeded player, he had to play round of 128. He had to play Grigspor, who is a tough opponent, but Cerundolo won in 3 sets. 7-5, 4-6. 6-3. In the round of 64, he got a little bit lucky. He played Opelka. Opelka retired after a 6-1 Cerundolo 3-1 lead. And here was the big shock. This is when we started to realise, oh gosh, he might be doing well in this tournament. He beat Gael Monfils, the number 22 seed. He beat Opelka's 16th and 22nd seed Monfils 6-2, 6-3. It was a very, very comfortable win, which is a huge surprise. Then, in the round of 16, he had to play Tiafoe, which I was expecting Tiafoe to be absolutely fine with this opponent, but I was wrong. Cerundolo managed to scrape it in 3 sets. First set went to Tiafoe 7-6. Second for Cerundolo 7-6. And the third set was 6-2. And in the quarterfinals, Jannik Sinner withdrew. I'm not sure why. So he was 4-1 up, Cerundolo, and then went on to... Jannik Sinner went on to retire. So I don't know what happened there. But there you go. Honestly, I am surprised with this results. And he's now playing Casper Ruud. So Casper Ruud, he had a tougher draw as well. He had to play some high-level players. And let's go through them, shall we? So, as he's a seeded player, he had a bye in the first round. Sorry, the first round of 128. He then had to play Lankenson from Switzerland. It was a 6-1, 6-2 victory. Pretty basic start. It's good to get used to the surface as well, the conditions. So he won that very comfortably, 6-1, 6-2, Casper Ruud in the round of 64. Round of 32, Casper Ruud had to play Alexander Bublik. Bublik, as you know, he can be up and down, but he was calm, relaxed, and Casper Ruud won 6-3, 6-2. I did get a brief look of that match, and Casper Ruud was looking very strong with his heavy topspin forehands, with good depth as well. And Bublik obviously struggled to adapt to it. The round of 16, Casper Ruud had to play Cameron Norrie, the 10th seed, the champion of Indian Wells in 2021. Casper Ruud, though, still won straight sets victory, 6-3, 6-4. And in the quarterfinals yesterday, Casper Ruud won against Alexander Zverev, his biggest win of his career. 6-3, 1-6, 6-3. That's his biggest win against Alexander Zverev, and is now playing Cerundolo to go to the finals of the Masters 1000 here at Miami Open. So, to be honest with you, both players, I'm surprised they've gotten this far. I would have thought it'd be, I don't know, Zverev versus Jannik Sinner, but I was completely wrong. And it's good to see some next upcoming players getting so far. But the biggest surprise is, in fact, Cerundolo. As you can see in the top left of the screen, he is ranked 103 in the world. There's a head-to-head of 0, so it's their first ever meeting. Casper Ruud being number 8 in the world. So if you want some details about the players, I'll bring it up right now as we speak. We got Casper Ruud, shall we start with. Casper Ruud, age 23 years old. He is from Norway. He's 6 foot. He's 6 foot on the dot. He weighs 170 pounds. His ranking is number 8. That's his highest rank, and he's managed to maintain that since end of 2021. And his 2022 record is 8 wins to 3 losses. Cerundolo, the massive underdog. If he wins this, my word, the bets would be over the roof. So yeah, Cerundolo is age 23 years old. He is from Argentina, 6'1", 176 pounds, ranked 103 in the world, with a highest rank of 76 back in early 2021, with a 5-4 win-loss up to this tournament. So it's going to be interesting to see how Casper Ruud plays against Cerundolo. Obviously, I'm sure he doesn't know him very well, but watched some of his previous matches up till now. So yeah, what's everyone predicting? I'm predicting quite a simple win here, a straight set for Casper Ruud. If it gets any closer, then that is a huge surprise for me. Yeah, I think Casper Ruud is the safest bet here to go to the finals. I did a poll earlier on YouTube. Maybe some people noticed, some didn't. I'll get it up right now. Who did everyone predict to go to the finals? So it was on the top draw, by the way, is Hurkacz versus Alcaraz, which unfortunately I'm missing due to it's starting so late. We had 16 votes, 81% predicting Alcaraz and Casper Ruud to get to the finals. So that's going to be an exciting one for sure. I hope that does happen, but we have to wait and see. Casper Ruud has to play well. It's never easy. It's never easy. Tennis is not easy. Cerundolo might be playing the best tennis of his life, so you never know till the very last point whether, you know, Casper Ruud or Cerundolo could win this. I believe this is their best results, both of them reaching the semi-finals of a Miami Masters 1000, and they are scheduled for a 6 o'clock start, which is in exactly 1 minute. And yeah, so that's basically it, guys. That is the introduction, shall we say, to this live stream before the match. It's a preview. If you want to know more, so Cerundolo, he's turned pro just recently, actually, 2018. He's already nearly in the top 100. I'm sure he is bound to get that far. So yeah, I think he could do it. He's a right-handed tennis player. He's a two-handed backhand, so same as Casper Ruud. I think they're both very similar. Yeah, figure and everything. So we'll have to see how it goes. Before this tournament, let's talk about before the tournament is activity in the past few weeks, because he still plays probably 250s, maybe challengers. He might still be playing challengers. So he played Phoenix, where he lost to Rinderich. That was held in last week. Yeah, so that was last week. he has to play Rinderich, where he lost 6-1, 3-6, 2-6. Alex saying, how are you, mate? It's actually Cerundolo. So, Cerundolo, not Cerundolo. Okay, alright, that makes more sense, doesn't it? But it's spelled Cerundolo. Alright, Cerundolo. So yeah, Alex, do you know much about him? To be frankly honest with you, I have no idea anything about this guy. Before this tournament, in the Masters 1000 Indian Wells, which was literally last week, he lost to some guy ranked 500 in the world, 7-6, 6-4, and then performed quite well in Rio de Janeiro, where he lost to Schwartzman in the semi-finals of Rio. So he is definitely well known. He beat Benoit Pierre, Kekmanovic. Again, lost to Diego Schwartzman, so he's got quite a bad loss ratio to Diego. Alex, who are you predicting to win though? Cerundolo, a massive underdog, or is it Casper Ruud, the safest bet to go to the finals in Miami, Masters 1000? Do you know by any chance the reason why Jannik Sinner retired? I'm not sure why he retired. It was 4-1 and Jannik Sinner decided to stop. Was it an injury or weather, extreme weather? I'm not sure. Maybe tiredness. Like yesterday, Medvedev was very tired against Hurkacz, and that was just an unfortunate situation, but sometimes that's how tennis works. That's how you have to adapt to the weather. It could be extreme or not, heat wave or not, so there you go. So we are going to be starting this live semi-finals very shortly now, and yeah, I'm very excited. I am excited because it's two unexpected players to get through to the semi-finals of a Masters, and well, both players, I think Cerundolo will definitely move up a few ranking spots. I'm not sure about Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud's currently at his very best with ranking wise. He is world number 8, which is its absolutely peak. So there you go. That's the winner of this match will be playing the winner between Hurkacz and Alcaraz, which unfortunately we're not streaming, but there you go. There you go, guys. We placed a poll. Someone actually predicted Cerundolo to win, which is a surprise, which is very much a surprise. Not expecting that, but sometimes if you're an Argentinian fan supporting, then that would make sense. That would make more sense. The players are coming on court, by the way. Casper Ruud coming on court. There, he's just waving to the fans. It's quite early in Miami, I believe. There were at least 13 retirements, men and women, in Miami. Some say it's because it's too close after Indian Wells. I mean, yeah, it's quite close. It's literally the weekend. It's 2 days. It's 2 days difference, isn't it? And also the extreme heat weather. Well, yeah, I don't know though. But the players should be adapting very quickly, and yeah, I don't know. What do you think of it, Alex? Do you think it's too close to each other, or should they be how it's scheduled? They're obviously on a very tight schedule because this is the last hard court event before clay, because the clay season starts in Monte Carlo in 2 weeks, I believe. In 2 weeks. So that's, again, a very exciting Masters 1000 event, which I'm definitely going to be doing. And I hope to see Rafa Nadal return. Has anyone heard much of an update from him? But yeah, this is the last hard court event before the clay. The clay comes out. 13 retirements. I heard there was one day when Jannik Sinner retired actually against Cerundolo. It was also in the women's where who retired? I want to say Badosa retired at the same time, so it's just 2 matches and the stadium, both retirements. It must be very annoying for the fans. Nadal wasn't going to play here, even if his rib was fine. Oh yeah, I know that. He has to have a rest, especially at his age. He's 36, I think. He's 36 years old, and Rafa Nadal's he's got to take it easy with his body. He can't overdo it. But you know, a few tournaments here and there. And by the way, happy April Fool's Day. Is that a happy thing? God knows. It's just an April Fool's Day. So you might have seen Roger Federer's tweet. My mum actually got caught out by it, and she believed it up until Federer. Well, it was a fake Federer account saying April Fool's joke. So yeah, semi-finals is Cerundolo versus Casper Ruud, and later on is the more exciting match of Hurkacz versus Alcaraz. Alcaraz, do you think Alcaraz should be compared by Nadal? Obviously, he's got the power. He's well built, very strong built. So, do you think Alcaraz should be compared to Nadal? I don't know, because they complete different style. Alcaraz, how would I describe Alcaraz's style? It's very aggressive, very. I don't want to say it's very high loopy topspin shots, but at the same time, it's not flat, so it's just in between. Nadal's hits with lots of height and depth. I think Alcaraz likes to keep it low and aggressive. This is exact court that would help him there. It would be interesting to see how he performs on the clay courts, for sure. His win-loss is updated 10-4 before this. It's 10-4 now. Titles, 0. He's going to be definitely moving up the rankings. That's for sure. He's currently 103. And it's his semi-finals, so he's going to receive a lot of points. It's his first appearance as well. So the fact he's gotten this far is an achievement. Federer, I've retired from tennis. Happy April Fools. Yeah, I know. I'm sure quite a lot of people fell for that because, you know, Federer is getting closer and closer to an age of retirement. So it's not like he's mid-20 and announcing it. Like, if Ashley Barty did this on April Fool's Day saying that he's going to retire, I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it at first. But with Federer, it's slightly different at his age. Because how old is Federer? 41? 42? Not sure. But anyway, Casper Ruud, he's managed to maintain 8th ranked throughout the year since September. So he's done very well there. And points to defend this tournament, 0. So he's going to get a good amount of points. This is his 17th appearance in a Masters 1000 history. It's his 4th semi-finals as well. And he has never been to a final. So this could be, potentially, if he wins this, it will go to his first ever Masters final, which would be a massive achievement. Road to the semi-finals. Quarterfinals, as you know, had to play Zverev. Zverev, I mean, he's struggling with results recently. Acapulco lost his mental. Australian Open lost second round. So yeah, you haven't seen much of Zverev, but Casper Ruud defeated him in the quarterfinals. 6-3, 1-6, 6-3. So there you go. There you go. That's the Hard Rock Stadium. They're playing on the Hard Rock Stadium right now. And it's going to be interesting to see how it goes for Cerundolo. Obviously, he has 0 pressure, literally 0 pressure. To get even this far for him is a dream come true. His reaction was very special despite receiving a walkover. But yeah, so it's 0-0 with the head-to-head. The ranking, as you can see on the top left, 103 in the world compared to Casper Ruud, number 8. Casper Ruud's also had 4 semi-final meetings, so he has got experience in this situation. This is his first ever for Cerundolo, first ever Masters 1000 tournament that he's got into the main draw, and he's got all the way to the semi-finals, so that's absolutely huge for him. And yeah, the weather in Miami looks quite cloudy today, so it could be windy, not entirely sure, and we'll have to wait and see. Right now, they're getting ready. It's a massive opportunity for Cerundolo to play such a high-level player. He's beaten Monfils, he's beaten Opelka. I haven't seen Cerundolo play, but Casper Ruud plays like a computer game. You need to play top-notch at every point to stay with him. Well, that's the interesting part. Can Cerundolo do that? Is he one of those players that can keep up with Casper Ruud? I don't know. This is the first match I'm watching of Cerundolo, so I can't comment on his game style, his tactic. Compared to Casper Ruud, I know Casper Ruud hits heavy forehand to the backhand side of the opponent. But we are now live in the semi-finals of Miami Open. It's Cerundolo serving first in this match. Casper Ruud returning. So it'll be oh no, sorry, other way around. Casper Ruud is serving, Cerundolo returning. That's my apologies for that. I didn't recognise Casper Ruud for a second because he was wearing yellow, bright yellow. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but there you go. Whew. So we got Casper Ruud 15 love up, and he'll be serving for the first game here in the Miami Open semi-finals. It's the bottom side of the draw. The winner, as you may know, will be playing either Hurkacz or Alcaraz later on, which I wish I could do the live stream on, but it is so late. 15-0. 15-0, Casper Ruud to serve. Cerundolo there, just staying consistent. I think Cerundolo, from the 2 points I've seen so far, they might have very similar game styles. By the looks of things, Cerundolo does hit with heavy forehand topspin with quite a fair amount of height. So maybe they will have an interesting match. 30-15. Casper Ruud to serve. Here we go. So obviously this tournament gives a massive boost confidence for Cerundolo just before the clay season as well. So it'd be interesting to see. I think he's got a good style of play. Tactic wise, we'll have to wait and watch more of Cerundolo, the Argentinian, to see how he plays against Casper Ruud, of course. So it's 30-all. It's already a big point here. Cerundolo could grab himself an early break point. That would be the best situation for Cerundolo as an underdog fan. So in a rally situation, Casper Ruud going to the forehand here. He's a bit under pressure. Cerundolo just... Oh, we're in a rally situation. Sorry, backhand to backhand. Inside, out, back, forehand. Casper Ruud slices it, and it's an inside out. Casper Ruud missing in the net. 30-40. We got our first break point of the match. First game, Casper Ruud serving, and Cerundolo is got a break point. He has a break point to potentially take the first game. Obviously, it looks like both players very consistent, so it will be it will be a long rally match. It's going to be a grindos, so we're going to see rallies of 10 plus, I reckon. But this point is very crucial for Cerundolo. Can he take an opening game? Casper Ruud just staying consistent. Cerundolo moving side to side, and somehow he has taken the first game with one break needed. We got a comment here from Alex saying, I think Hurkacz versus Alcaraz is a 50-50. I can agree with you on that. I think so as well. What else do you say? I don't know why Alcaraz is such a heavy favourite. I think just because he's... I don't know, his game style... Actually, you make a very valid point. I think it's just because he's an exciting... upcoming player. He hits big, aggressive tennis, and it's very engaging. The fans love it. I think that's why he's becoming a favourite, and he's performing very well. Indian Wells, he's the semi-finalist as well, losing to Nadal. So at the same time, I think the crowd are realising, oh, we've got a potential future star here, and against Cerundolo, sorry, not Cerundolo, against Kekmanovic, he had to dig hard. So it'll be interesting to see. Hurkacz, on the other hand, might be tied as well. He made it to the finals of doubles. After his singles against Medvedev, he went straight back on the court to play with John Isner against Kyrgios and Kokkinakis, where they won. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. As you know, guys, Cerundolo is an Argentinian player ranked 103. He's already got the break of serve, which is a fantastic start. But how long can he keep up? Casper Ruud hits heavy topspin balls with lots of height. Can Cerundolo keep up with that for a whole match is the real question. First serve isn't very quick. Both players, funnily enough, don't have a big service action. So, yeah, I'm surprised with that. I think they definitely both look like clay court players. And it could be if Cerundolo can keep up for a long period of time, it could be a 50-50 match. But, you know, this is his first ever time in the semi-finals. Casper Ruud, quite a lot of pressure on him. There is quite a lot of pressure on Casper. He might be a little bit nervous. He might be a bit shaky to start with. I think once Casper Ruud gets on the board, gets his ground strokes going, more aggressive, I think then onwards he'll be alright. For now though, he's looking a bit nervous and almost a bit tight, to be frankly honest with you. Cerundolo, 15-all. He's serving. He's already got a break up if you just joined in. It's 1-0 Cerundolo. Cerundolo to serve as well. So, yeah, he's beaten some top players to get to the finals here of Miami Open. He's beaten Monfils, Apelka, Yannick Sinner, but that was much of a walkover. But we have to wait and see how it goes now. Can Cerundolo keep his break of serve? Currently 15-30 with Cerundolo serving. Already in a little bit of trouble, but you know, I think he's going to be the more aggressive player. He's going to try and go for it more because he knows that Casper Ruud has the exact same game tactics, etc. So, great first serve there from Cerundolo. Serves out wide. Casper Ruud gets a racket to it, but misses. It's 30-all. So, it's going to be an absolute challenge. Sinner apparently retired with blisters. That is very frustrating. But yeah, they can be very painful. Just depends where they are as well. It can be very, very painful though. 30-all. Cerundolo to serve. Second serve goes to the forehand of Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud just getting the point in play. And now we're in a rally situation with Casper Ruud going to the forehand. Now backhand. It's backhand cross-court rally. Cerundolo going inside in, but just missing long. And it is 30-40. So yeah, guys, please make sure to stay tuned. It's a big match. It's a big match, actually. It's a semi-finals of a Masters 1000. First appearance ever for Cerundolo in a Masters 1000. He's already made it to the semi-finals. A promising player. Maybe he can progress in the clay court season, because right now, from what I'm looking at, he's definitely a clay court player. 30-40, however, break point for, well, Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud's got a break point. Floodland, Sinner should use Federer's double fault socks to try and avoid blisters. Huh? Sorry, I read that completely wrong. Wow, I was just like, double fault? Hold on, let me just see this point. This point's... Oh, good point there from Cerundolo. Drop shot followed by a put away. Alright, Floodland saying... hold on, bear with. Sinner should use Federer's double socks trick to avoid blisters. Does it actually work? Does that work? I don't know. I've done it before, but not sure how comfy it is. And hi Floodland, thank you so much for joining in, by the way. It's not so exciting match for semi-finals, because both players, it's not like it's Federer or Nadal or something. It's the underdogs. I would call this an underdog match compared to Hurkacz and Alcaraz. That's going to be a much exciting match. Yeah, people in the military wear two pair to avoid blisters. Oh wow, okay. There you go. There's a fact. Wear 2 socks to avoid blisters. Thanks for letting me know. That's actually very interesting. Maybe I'll do that to avoid blisters as well. Good first serve. It's advantage Cerundolo. A game point. He's coming into the net. Oh, but Casper Ruud, too consistent. Passes him. And it's now 40-all. There you go. 40-all. Good point play. Floodland, have you ever heard of Cerundolo before this tournament? Well, before even the quarterfinals, I did not. I would have thought, oh, Yannick Sinner would have destroyed him, but here we are. The underdog versus Casper Ruud. So, 40-all. Casper Ruud returning. He's trying to get a break point back after breaking in the first set. Getting broken in the first set, sorry. Consistency is going to be a challenge because both players seem to hit exactly the same. Coincidentally, they play very consistent, very safe. But I think Cerundolo trying to go for it more. He's got less pressure after breaking Casper Ruud in the first game. But but I've only seen highlights. He is very, very athletic, and Argentina has amazing players. True. I remember watching a little brief documentary about Argentinian players, how they're growing more and more people inside the top 100. This was a few years back, though it was taken, the video, because there was obviously Del Potro, there's Schwartzman. So yeah, I think there's quite. Argentina is one of the best teams probably. Casper Ruud takes the break back after a missed smash from Cerundolo, an unforced error, a bad time. It's 1-all. We're back on serve in this first set. I think Casper Ruud might have put him off slightly. Not sure how, but there you go. Maybe the bright yellow top might have helped. Bright? Yeah, it's very bright actually. So, guys, who do you think will win this tournament? Semi-finals. We'll have a final. The match here, this winner of this match will play Hurkacz or Alcaraz, which will be later. So, by the way, thank you to everyone that has joined our live stream. Obviously, we're quite a small channel, but we do this to avoid people going on Google having to search up the scores instead. They can just listen to us live. And see what the action is, what happens during the set or during the match situation. In addition, you get to hear my point of view from the match, what the players are like, and that's why we do it. That's why we do it. And just hopefully you guys enjoy listening to it. 15 love, Casper Ruud, after a backhand going long from Cerundolo. So 15 love, the number 6 seed. It should be, in an ideal world, it should be an absolute cruise. But Casper Ruud and Cerundolo look like they have very similar games. So we'll have to wait and see how Cerundolo does, really, to be honest with you. Because Casper Ruud can play this game for hours and hours to come. And this would, if Casper Ruud wins, he will be in his first ever Masters 1000. Alex, when I play tennis, I always manage to make a hole on the inside of my left shoe. That is a very, very valid point. I can show you a photo of my brother's shoes. You should see the state of it. There's a side on the left shoe, on the side of it, there's a massive hole. That's because he's sliding around the court quite a lot. Yeah, exactly. Like, just as you mentioned, I didn't read the last bit of it. Sliding around the court. Yeah, it's better to, like, get to the ball faster by just moving your feet instead of sliding around. But it's so much fun on the clay and on the hard courts. But you try and get some, like, protective... Do you know anything, like, any tricks, Alex, to avoid those holes? 30-15. Cerundolo returning. Casper Ruud serving. Currently 1-all. Both games have been breaks. So a surprising start. But let's hope Cerundolo can maintain his level throughout the whole match. Otherwise, this could be, I don't know, a 6-2, 6-1 match. What do you predict the score to be, by the way, guys? I reckon it's a 6-3, 6-3. I placed it earlier. I just need to wait for your opinion now. So, Casper Ruud to second serve. He missed the first serve in the net. Goes to the backhand of Cerundolo. Good return from him. And Casper Ruud misses wide after. So, 40-30. Casper Ruud now got another game point. Another game point for him. So, it's 40-30. Casper Ruud, he's serving to go 2-1 up. And it'll be his first service game where he actually holds his serve as well. That would be impressive to start with. Casper Ruud, big first serve, down a tee, ace winner. Maybe a few layers of tape on the spot where you always get the hole. What shoes do you actually use, Alex? What shoes do you use to, well, you know, what shoes do you use for on the hard courts? Do you have like specific hard court shoes, clay court shoes, etc., or just an all court? And yeah. By the way, Casper Ruud does hold his serve, and there you go. By the way, lowest ranked Miami Open semi-finalist, it is Cerundolo. Cerundolo has made history. He is the lowest ranked player, 103, to get to the semi-finals of a Masters 1000. What a play! What a result for him. I'm sure he's very happy. In 2019, it was Felix Auger-Aliassime as well, 57th in the world. Originally was the lowest semi-finalist. So there you go. There you go, guys. Some fun fact about him. He's the lowest rank to reach the semi-finals of a Masters 1000. I wonder if he is for a Masters 1000 as well. In Miami he is, but whether it's different or not. So it is 2-1. Players are at change of ends, waiting. I'm waiting to see what happens next. You know, there's excitement. Obviously, this is in Ruud Town. Ruud Town. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely Liam. Definitely a win for Casper Ruud. I reckon even if I didn't watch this match, I reckon Casper Ruud would win. But it'd be interesting to see the score. You know, I wonder how close Cerundolo could get. England have easy World Cup group. Really? Who do they have? I don't remember them having an easy World Cup group. Is that where everyone? When does that start? World Cup draw 2022. If I remember correctly, well, they were supposed to have Italy, but not anymore. I don't know who has England, North Macedonia. Oh, is that the case? I don't even know. Yeah, I always get holes as well, Alex. It's annoying. Ah, there you go. Olivier's on here. He's the worst at it. He slides around like absolutely crazy. 2-1, by the way. It's Cerundolo serving. Liam, how close do you think Cerundolo will get? They have Iran, USA, the winner of Wales, Ukraine. Wales, you know, got Gareth Bale. Or Scotland. Scotland have... I was going to say Andy Murray, but it's obviously tennis. Who's a footballer for Scotland? Can't remember. Oh, Aaron Ramsdale's got a good goalkeeper. Good goalkeeper. Cerundolo is in for a rude awakening. Had to say it. Really? Alex, so... Wait, were you the voter that went for Cerundolo? Is in for a rude awakening. Wow, that would be an interesting one. That would be very, very interesting to see. By the way, guys, it'd be awesome if you could support us by joining our Discord. We have a Discord channel. If anyone does have it, we talk tennis, we talk off topic, anything you'd like, really. We're quite an open channel, and we try and communicate as much as possible on there. I think it might be live streaming this match as well, so if anyone's interested. Lol. 30-15. Second serve goes to the backhand of Cerundolo. We're now in a backhand-to-backhand rally situation. Casper Ruud redirecting down the line, but goes long. It's very difficult to redirect off a heavy topspin backhand. It was a good attempt, but goes long. And it's now 40-15 with 2 game points for Cerundolo to hold serve for the first time in his match as well. I've destroyed so many left shoes while the right was still good as new. That's very frustrating, Alex. So what level are you tennis then? You must be good to know how to slide, or unless you live on the clay courts or hard court, but there you go. Most players cannot actually slide about amateur level, so that's pretty good already from you. The odds right now, if you place a bet on Cerundolo, it's 6. Well, what does that mean? 6.0 and 1.19 for Casper Ruud. You literally get nothing back if Casper Ruud wins it. So we're in a rally situation. Cerundolo does take the game, by the way, with a backhand down the line. 2 games all. 2 games all. Not bad. Not bad from Cerundolo, the Argentinian. Just trying to hold on. How long would it take before Casper Ruud takes a lead in the first set? I'm saying 6-3, so from here onwards, most likely Casper Ruud will cruise. My opinion on that. But I haven't watched much of Cerundolo, so it'd be interesting to see whether the fans can engage and motivate him to keep up. Because obviously, fitness-wise, Casper Ruud physically is a lot stronger than Cerundolo. But then again, I might be wrong. I don't know. They both got the same physique, both got the same game style. Literally everything's the same from both players. So it just depends on how they both play on the day, I suppose. Cerundolo going a bit risky there. Missed the down the line backhand wide, and it's now 15 love, sorry. 15 love indeed. It's two games all. So we are on serve. There's already been 2 breaks. Cerundolo broke the first game, and then Casper Ruud broke straight back. And since we've been on serve. So 30 love. Casper Ruud served 2 aces. Sorry, it's his second ace of the match, and is now 30 love up. So Cerundolo to return. First serve made so far 66 for Cerundolo, and I just missed the other part for Casper Ruud, unfortunately. Great first serve. Casper Ruud coming in, he smashes it, and Cerundolo makes a massive down the line backhand. Great point there. Catch you a bit later. I'm actually working night shift on Aussie. No worries, Alex. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope to see you later if you can. But yeah, enjoy your night shift. Good hand skills from Casper Ruud, but you know, Cerundolo just good enough. It's just good enough for Cerundolo to pass, and it's now 30-15. Can Casper Ruud continue his lead? Can he get a lead after Cerundolo coming into the net? Casper Ruud just passing him, nice and relaxed there. A little bit of pressure. It was a net cord, but we are now back. So guys, so if any of you are enjoying this live commentary, I do this because firstly, I love doing it. I absolutely love live commentary, and it avoids people from searching up on the internet the scores and just refreshing the page all the time. So thank you for like Floodland, Alex, for example. I'm sure it means a lot to me that you're just communicating, engaging in the chat. So if anyone else wants to engage, feel free to do so. 40-15, by the way. It's Casper Ruud with a 1-2 punch attempt, in fact, but miss in the net. It was supposed to, I thought it would go over and it would be a wrong foot, but he misses it. 40-30. 40-30. Casper Ruud still got a game point to go 3-2 up in this first set. Time's already flying by. It's been 23 minutes of match play, and we've only played 4 games. So that's just showing how long each game has been so far. If you do the maths, sorry, 24 divided by 4, it's 6 minutes a game, pretty much. So in a rally situation, and Casper Ruud does seal it with a forehand banger, cross-court winner. It's 3-2. We are on serve in this first set. That was a great service game from Casper Ruud. Hit an ace. Big forehand down the line. There was some good points actually. That was some good points there. Good sign from Cerundolo. Yeah, he's so far. I think he's playing well. Casper Ruud is the 6th seed, so it's his toughest opponent yet. Because Yannick Sinner's 9th. So yeah, toughest opponent so far in this tournament. They both have very similar game styles, tactic, very similar, surprisingly. So it's not like Hurkacz or anything. They both have the same game, and it's basically a battle of the grind. Also, Iga Swiatek is in the finals versus Naomi Osaka. Who have you got to predict? Floodland, if you're still on here, who have you got to predict for that match? I've got Naomi Osaka. You know, I'm going to go for Osaka to win, but that's such an epic match, and I wish I could do that final. But I don't have WTA. Sucks to be me. 3-2. Casper Ruud is returning now. He managed to hold his serve, and it's now 3-2. We are on serve in his first set as well. At the stadium of Hard Rock in Miami. Yeah, Osaka. I think, well, Iga Swiatek as well. Number 1 is the first Polish player to be world number 1. I think that's quite inspiring. I'm surprised though, because there have been some in the past some really good Polish female players, but there you go. So later Saturday we'll see Osaka versus Iga Swiatek. Osaka could win that. Osaka could win it. I believe in it. Anyways, Cerundolo serving it out to go in line with Casper Ruud. A big point though, a big forehand, from Casper Ruud. Cerundolo thought it was going miles long, but it drops in. He's got his heavy topspin forehand, so it's dropping a lot with the spin. 15 love. Love 15, sorry. Cerundolo, yeah, he can't afford to get broken, because otherwise Casper Ruud's got that extra lead. First serve, let. Check-in record of Cerundolo has some good wins on clay. Yeah, I can see why he's got some good wins on clay, actually. I can see why. He's got some... He plays like a clay court player, I'm going to be honest with you. But again, majority of Argentinian players do play very similar to each other. I think Del Potro is a bit of an exception, but it's high topspin players. Plays a bit like Nadal. No, actually, that's not right from what I said. He does not play like Nadal. Who's his best win on the clay? I think it was Rio de Janeiro, where he got to the semis losing to Schwartzman, if I'm right. A great forehand there from Cerundolo. 30-15 goes inside out on the forehand there against Casper Ruud. It's a winner. Just trying to change things up as well. Hit flat as well at some point. Too good for Casper Ruud. Best result, Pierre Kekmanovic. Yeah, exactly. That's big wins. That's Kekmanovic somehow has been playing incredibly well. To nearly beat Alcaraz was a surprise. I thought Alcaraz would win 2 sets, pretty much. That's what I thought originally, but turns out I was wrong about that. And but yeah, 40-15. Cerundolo got 2 game points to go 3-all in this first set. Yeah, Floodland, if you watched the highlights, what did you think of Kekmanovic against Alcaraz? He looked like he was performing very, very well. Scary good, actually. Yeah, it's, by the way, 3 games all in this first set. Cerundolo does hold after a misreturn. So, yeah, it's so far, there's lots of rallies. It's not like quick and intense. It's quite trade, high depth, kind of loopy shots, but you know, that's how they both play. It's consistent and reliable. I was shocked by how good he played. I thought he had a momentum to win. Honestly, same. Kekmanovic against Alcaraz was surreal. A lot better than I anticipated. And I'm just surprised. Maybe he could perform potentially this year. In Indian Wells, did he not get to the round of 16 as well? But there you go. Potentially he could do some wonders. It's currently 15-love. Casper Ruud serving. So Casper Ruud is serving. Cerundolo returning. He wants to try and grab a break. We need to see a break of serve. Then that would make matters very, very interesting. So we are in a rally situation with Casper Ruud eventually missing the forehand wide. It's it's an interesting match because people in a Masters 1000 usually you get the same old players. We get normally Djokovic, you get Nadal, Zverev, Tsitsipas, Alcaraz maybe now. Those type of players. So the fact we get someone ranked 103 in the world, I think that's pretty epic, don't you guys? I think that is very epic. So Alcaraz saying, Floodland saying, I think Alcaraz can spray balls like Federer from time to time. Yeah, I think Alcaraz has got a power, he's got a strength. He hits very heavy as well, so it's definitely interesting. It's definitely interesting to see that. Well, I don't know. It's just I love Alcaraz. It's hard to describe him though. It's not like he hits flat. I would say he hits very flat, but he doesn't. He plays like Casper Ruud, but a lot more aggressive almost. People compare Alcaraz to Nadal. Do you agree? Disagree? Yes? No? Not sure. Either way, 30-all here. It's a big game for Cerundolo. He could potentially grab a break point. That would be pretty good. That'd be pretty good if you ask me. 30-all. Good serve from Casper Ruud. We're now in the rally situation. Casper Ruud going inside out on the forehand. Cerundolo missing that backhand in net. A simple backhand. A bit frustrating there. Nothing like Nadal in my honest opinion. I agree with you. I don't think he is. Nadal, I don't know. I think, who would you compare Alcaraz to though? Although he is definitely bringing a lot of attention to tennis recently. Fans are very interested in this player. As you know, he's been performing so well. He makes it very engaging to watch, which lots of fans love about Alcaraz, that's for sure. I mean, you should have seen the stadium yesterday. It was absolutely packed. It's a big point here. 40-30. Cerundolo just missing out though. And 4-3. So Casper Ruud, despite a shaky game, does hold his serve. And it is now 4-3. So there you go. 4-3. And England bringing the World Cup home. The World Cup's obviously mentioned a lot recently. So yeah, make sure to comment down below if you are new. Obviously, Floodland, you're supporting Casper Ruud, aren't you? Because Alex went for Cerundolo. I'm going for Casper Ruud. I think from here, he will potentially break of serve. I'm expecting a break of serve here from now. Casper Ruud to return. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes from now. Oh, you gotta love this type of tennis. You gotta love watching tennis. I could watch it all day long. And both players very interesting because it's not normally the semi-finals you'd watch. But there you go, 4-3. We are on serve here in this first set. It's Cerundolo now serving, and Casper Ruud just casually pouring water on his head. Quite funny. But there you go, 4-3. Casper Ruud to serve, to return. Cerundolo serving. Whew. Oh, a lot to talk about recently. More in football though. We gotta wait now till the 20th or so. Monte Carlo When does that start? I don't actually know when Monte Carlo starts. It's definitely next week or the week after. And the whole Argentinian fans are coming out trying to support as much as possible. And Cerundolo now serving at 4-3. Casper Ruud, can he get himself a break point? A break of serve. I predicted Casper Ruud to break on this game, but we have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. If Casper Ruud serving, Cerundolo serving, he wins the first point. Love 15. Casper Ruud, sorry. It's love 15. Cerundolo to serve. How did they Ferrero know Alcaraz when how did they Ferrero know Alcaraz would be good when he was a little kid? Maybe by how he just played. You know, you have to be very, very good as a junior to get on the tour. You have to be good in tournaments. Maybe he just saw some potential very, very early before everyone else. So obviously, the game style might have worked, game identity, maybe he liked that. So yeah, Ferrero wasn't wrong though. He wasn't wrong. Here is Alcaraz. And also performance in like juniors. Maybe he got to nationals and did extremely well. Who knows? Good serve by the way from Cerundolo. 30-15. We're in a rally situation. Cerundolo on the attacking end. Casper Ruud defending. He's trying to stay in this rally. Cerundolo just trying to stay consistent on this point. But Casper Ruud produces a forehand absolute cannon. 40-15. 40-15. Cerundolo did very well there. Casper Ruud just trying to push Cerundolo to his limits, making him create an error. But Cerundolo right now, I think he's playing well. He's playing well. There are some errors here and there coming in, but it's not very often. 40-15. Cerundolo with 2 game points to be on serve. To be on serve here in this first set. Second serve goes to Casper Ruud's backhand. Casper Ruud gets the point in play. Deep backhands rally. And Cerundolo misses the next ball. 40-30. A lot of support here for Casper Ruud from the box, obviously. They're showing a lot of Rick. What's his surname again? Rick? No. Bolletary? I can't remember. Either way. Who's Casper Ruud's coach again? Casper Ruud's coach is... I can't remember his coach name. 40-30. First serve missed by Cerundolo. Second serve. Second serve for Cerundolo. Goes to the backhand of Casper Ruud. We've still got a game point. But he goes wild. And it is now 40-all juice. All of a sudden, Casper Ruud might be able to grab a break of serve. This could be an awkward situation. Depends how these next 2 points go. 40-all. Casper Ruud to serve. But as a Masters 1000 debut, you cannot deny that Cerundolo has performed very, very well. And he'll be moving up the ranking spaces. He will definitely find a way to get into more of these ATP 500, 1000 events. Hope to see more of him on the clay season. That'll be exciting for sure. Casper Ruud there, just making the unforced error. A lot of frustration on that shot. He could have got himself a break point, but misses wide. And it is now advantage for Cerundolo. Another game point opportunity. So Cerundolo serves. Missed the first serve in the net. First serve is quite weak actually, I think, in my opinion. Second serve. Second serve for Cerundolo. Is a double fault. First double fault of the match so far for Cerundolo from what I've seen. So, so far the stats are as followed. Casper Ruud serve rating. Whoa, hold on. Aces, 2 aces, double faults, 1 from Ruud, 1 from Cerundolo. And we're in the rally situation. First serve percentage, 66% for Cerundolo, 67% for Ruud. So the stats compared to Hurkacz and Medvedev yesterday, quite low. First serve points won. Cerundolo struggling slightly with 53%. So it's quite a low stat. But there you go, there you go. And break points saved. 50% for Cerundolo, 1 out of 2. And Casper Ruud, 0 out of 1. Advantage Cerundolo, another game point opportunity. It's an inside-out forehand. And Cerundolo does hold his serve. He was close. He made it to juice. But Casper Ruud got back to juice from 40-15. But Cerundolo does serve it just about. And it is now 4 games all in this first set. Both players play exactly the same as each other. Lacking very consistent, sorry. The serve, not very big though. If that's one thing it should improve for both players, in my opinion, would be the serve. It's like averaging 100. Yeah, man of alive, just. I don't blame you. Are you excited for the World Cup? Tom Taylor, are you excited for the World Cup? A great first serve, by the way, from Casper Ruud. Return in the bottom of the net by Cerundolo. 15 love. And this is where it will get very interesting now. I reckon there could be a break of serve very, very soon coming in. Cerundolo obviously being a major underdog here in Miami Open. Casper Ruud got a lot of pressure on him. He has a lot of pressure. He knows himself that he should be winning this. He's got the easier side of the draw, but the pressure's on. The pressure's on. Average serve speed 124 for Casper Ruud compared to Cerundolo of 114. My friend probably serves the same speed as that. Well, yeah, maybe. 30 love. Casper Ruud, second serve. He's got a 30 love lead. Second serve from Casper Ruud goes out wide. Return, nearly a net cord, but it just drops back on the same side. 40 love. 3 game points for Casper Ruud to go 5-4 up, and a good confidence boost to win a service game to love. That's very promising for Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud to serve 5-4, 40 love. It's a let first serve. What a shame! What a shame! That would have been a great first serve. Went out wide, and there was no way Cerundolo was going to get that back. Tom Taylor, have you heard of the player Cerundolo who we're currently commentating? 40-15. Casper Ruud still got 2 game points. He rushes straight to the towel. I think he had got sweaty hands after that second serve, sorry. So yeah. By the way, guys, if anyone's new here, make sure to like this video so more viewers could potentially come in. And also, we might be lucky to see Casper Ruud taking the set. We don't know. We don't know. It's closer than I thought. I thought it would be 6-3, 6-2, quite comfortable. But I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It's 4 games all. Will Ruud hold serve, break serve? Break Cerundolo's serve? That's the real question. It is 5-4. It is 5-4 though. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. We have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. So 5-4. Yeah, that's it, guys. You hit 47 viewers yesterday at one point. What was your most for any match? It was Rome. That's a great question, by the way. It was Rome last year, I believe, where we reached 114, and that was just an epic live stream. We got a massive donation as well on that live, and I was just so happy. You know, it was like, yeah, we obviously peaked at that stage, but we find it very difficult to keep up. So yeah. How much money do you make from live streams? Not much. Not much. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't make very much money from live streams, but I do it for the privilege just to enjoy watching, and yeah, I just like talking to people, and people like watching in instead of refreshing a page all the time of the scoreboard. They can just listen to me, see what's happening on the point situation, and yeah, it's not illegal to do this compared to live streaming the match. So yeah, I'd say on average, and me probably, well, I can't even say a double figure. Floodland, sweet. I know it was probably the best live stream of my life. Well, I'll probably never get that again though, because it's so competitive nowadays. Amir's got the thumbs up. Thank you, by the way, Amir, for liking this video and commenting on the live chat. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask away. Michael Walker saying he makes as much money as Emma. Michael, I don't make anywhere near as much bank as you. You're probably, well, you've made so much from the recent bets, because for some reason the underdog's been winning instead of losing. Like Fritz against Nadal, for example. I bet you made some good money in there. So it's, by the way, Casper Ruud, he's got a lot of work to do. And it's 5-4, love 15. Cerundolo, I can't even pronounce his name earlier. Cerundolo has got a lot of pressure to hold serve in this first set. So it's a good first serve, love 15. It's a love 15 situation here. 100 miles an hour. First serve 100 miles an hour. I serve bigger than that. I serve bigger than that. And Cerundolo's here. It just proves, it kind of proves to you though, you don't need the best serve or the biggest serve to be on the tour. You just, you know, you got to be consistent. You got to stick with a game plan all the time, and that's how you build your way up. You build your way up performing in tournaments. Who do you like? Who do you like in the what? In the what? Repeat that. In the women's final. Oh, I was going to say like in the one. So yeah, the women's final. I predict Osaka to win. I do like Iga Swiatek though a lot. 20 years old, world number 1, the first Polish player to ever become world number 1. I think it's quite inspiring. I'm surprised though Radoswanka, I can't remember her name, never made it to number 1. But yeah, I think Osaka will win. I do like her a lot. And it'd be good to see her back in action, because she's even unseeded in this tournament. She's dropped quite a bit in the ranking. Love 40. 3 break set points for Casper Ruud, by the way. What about you, Michael? Are you Iga fan or Osaka fan? Well, obviously, you're American. So I reckon you're going to go for Osaka. Because despite Osaka representing Japan, I think America are trying to take her to become the nationality of US, I think, right? No? I don't know. 15-40, more like it from Cerundolo, being the more aggressive player. Like both, says Michael. I like both as well. It's very hard to judge, and I wish I could live stream it and commentate it, but I don't have WTA. I have only ATP matches, which is so frustrating, you know, so frustrating. 40-15, 2 set points. Casper Ruud has got 2 set points. Good first serve from Cerundolo. Return made on the back of the line. And we're in a rally situation. Cerundolo going a big and aggressive. But Casper Ruud takes the first set. 6-4. He does find his chance. He does take it. So yeah, 6-4. Good first set by Casper Ruud. It's just a matter of fact of consistency at the end of the day. So yeah, Osaka is seen as Japanese and Haitian. Oh, nice. Haitian? Or Haiti. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that though. I knew about Japanese obviously, but I didn't know about Haiti. That's pretty cool. I think that's a fun fact of the day. But yeah, I wish I could live stream that for you guys. Obviously there are so many of us. Michael, you already know that. There's yeah, I'm not going to name the other competitors. Casper Ruud, however, taking the first set 6-4. I think he's going to get changed. I think he's going to get changed now. He's going to change it to new gear. So yeah, 6-4 first set. And we will go on to the stats for you guys very, very shortly. So yeah, well, let's just see. We have to wait and see. First serve percentage is quite low. It's quite low actually for compared to yesterday. Yesterday was about 85% first serve made. Today, slightly different. 69% first serve, 66 for Casper Ruud, 69 for Cerundolo. Her father is Haitian, her mum is Japanese. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool actually. Fun fact about Osaka, guys. If you want to check the live chat, it's a fun fact. 6-4 by the way. Win on first serve for Cerundolo, 50%. Quite a low statistic. But then again, Cerundolo, not much of a big server. He's more of a rallier compared to players like Opelka, who he actually played, won 6-1 and then retirement from Opelka. 74% Casper Ruud win on first serve. And then break points, 1 out of 1 for Cerundolo, 2 out of 4 for Casper Ruud. So Casper Ruud does take the break, and 6-4 first set. So not much to talk about, to be honest. Both very, very similar game styles. Their tactic as well, very, very similar. Cerundolo, at some stages though, just going for a little bit too much. Isn't this tournament on Amazon Prime in the UK? Correct, it is on Amazon Prime in the UK, but I don't have Amazon Prime. So that's a problem, isn't it, Michael? That's a bit of a problem for me. So 6-4. And what do you predict the second set to be, guys? This is obviously Cerundolo, Masters, Casper Ruud's best result in a Masters 1000. His previous semi-finals, he lost to Berrettini, Rublev, and Djokovic. So there you go. Obviously, Casper Ruud, he's got here 4 times. This is his 4th meeting in the semi-finals of a Masters 1000. I think he's done very well. I think he's done very well. Not in the US, unfortunately. No, I know. It's very frustrating, to be honest. I would love this match to be just... I don't know why Tennis TV has only streams ATP. If WTA and ATP collabed and Tennis TV just collabed with WTA as well, that would be so good. You don't have Amazon in 2022. Do you shop online? Yeah, I shop online, just not on Amazon. Not on Prime, anyway. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, Michael. You sound so disappointed in me. Oh, it's too good. It's too good. But yeah, 6-4 in this first set. Cerundolo, obviously a major underdog. He didn't do terribly. He didn't do terribly bad. I was expecting the first set to be a lot better. No, not as good. Sorry. So pretty good. Pretty good first set. Obviously, there hasn't been any like trick shots or anything exciting as that to happen. I remember Alcaraz-Tsitsipas's match, the first game, they already did hot dogs, which was absolutely nuts. But there you go. There you go. And, yeah, if you guys are new, I don't think anyone is new, to be honest with you. But I hope you enjoy just listening in to myself doing a live stream. Yesterday we had so many viewers. It's a shame that it just depends on the match to see... it depends on the players whether people coming onto a live stream or not. It's a shame they just can't, you know, get this video suggested. But there you go. That's sometimes how YouTube works. It's how the tennis life works. If it's not big names, you don't get as many people watching or viewing. Just fair enough. It's fair enough, you know. Currently, Casper Ruud coming back on the court. He won the first set, 6-4. He will be serving first in the second set. And time since last point is nearly 7 minutes. No, I am in shock because Amazon Prime is free if you shop with Amazon. Is it? What? In the US, Tennis Channel has most of the tennis tournaments. That's fair enough, to be fair. Tennis Channel, I think, well, do we have Tennis Channel? We don't think, we don't, no. We just have Tennis TV. And, no, we have definitely shopped on Amazon, but it's not free. I don't think so. You have to go premium. You have to go premium. I don't go on Amazon Prime, just normal Amazon shop. First serve, missed wide. Second serve now for Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud, second serve, goes to the backhand of Cerundolo. Good return from Cerundolo. And we're now in the rally situation. Backhand to backhand. Let's see what this second set score will be. I'm predicting 6-2. Amazon Prime in the US has a fee. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I wasn't being ridiculous. I wish it was free. I do. If there's any, like, I've got VPN, so if there was any stream, any country that are doing this for free, then I would go on it straight away. But you get 2 days shopping and everything but tennis matches. Love that. Love 15. Casper Ruud serving. Cerundolo is going to try everything, and he's going to try his absolute best. Whether he breaks or not in the second set, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. So Casper Ruud serving 15-0 in the second set. First set was 6-4. Yeah, but if you shop enough on Amazon, it makes sense to get Prime. I don't shop very often. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't shop very often. So, I don't go Prime. Second serve, Casper Ruud. First serve missed in the net. It goes to the back of the line, and we're in a rare situation. Backhand to backhand cross court. Casper Ruud just staying cross court. But then again, Cerundolo produces a backhand winner. What a backhand that was. Down the line. There's an absolute epic shot. Perfectly timed. Perfectly, perfectly positioned as well. And it's just beautifully striked. So Amazon Prime TV seems free. Yeah, but I don't shop very often, so it's not free. Amazon Prime card is sweet. 5% back on purchases there. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. If I shopped often, I would definitely get the Amazon Prime. It's just, I'm not much of a big spender, to be honest. I like to... I'm stingy, let's say. I'm stingy on my money. So that's probably a good thing, though. I like to save money. So, yeah. Especially because I don't have a job yet. And if I did have a job, I would not be doing this. So, this is why I'm here, guys. So, I do make the odd occasion of money. Some donations, like Floodland. We've had Alex in the past. Michael, I think we've had you once. Good for you. Stay frugal. I think that's the best way to go. That's the best way to go at it. 30-40, by the way. We've been a little bit off topic. Casper Ruud is facing a break point. Same as in the first set, where Cerundolo did actually break. British are very tight. Yeah. Yeah, to be fair. I can't dispute that. I am tight on my money, so I can't dispute that either. Casper Ruud trying to come into the net. Cerundolo does not able to take the break of serve. Are you trying to get a scholarship for tennis in America? I definitely could. I could potentially get a very solid Div 2 team. I've got a decent... Well, UTR could definitely go up. But I could get to a solid Div 2, I reckon. But friends, I've gone to Div 1s. Yeah, especially with the... I don't know. I definitely think I could get it, but it's more the education side. Do I want to do 4 years of education again? I'm already really fed up with it, if I'm frankly honest with you guys. Advantage Casper Ruud. It was a good tactic there from Casper Ruud. Cerundolo came in. A lob by Casper. Hot dog attempt. It's the first hot dog of the match. Cerundolo misses it in the net though. Not quite the Kyrgios Alcaraz standard there. But, you know, not the first time we've seen a missed hot dog. Englishman can go into the pub and have one drink the entire time. Yeah. Yeah. Well, depends on the person, to be frankly honest. But for me, yes. Yeah. That's what I do. But I've only been like once. I thought Scots are cheaper. I don't know. I think it's a bit of a... It's all stereotypical, if I'm honest with you. People are different. So I can't judge. I can't judge for sure. 73% rallies gone back and back across court. You are not a student. You are not a student, Emma. No, I am a student. I'm still in education. Doing my A-levels last year. So there you go. Me and Emma are the same age. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy to think that. It is one love Casper Ruud. Cerundolo doing everything he can to, well, stay in line with him. He's got to hold his serve. He lost the first, well, he's lost the last few games in a row. But Cerundolo's got a nice touch. He's got a nice touch there. It was a brilliant approach there from Cerundolo. Very delicate for backhand volley after. They showed the replay of that. So, 15 love. Oh, sorry. Second serve. Second serve for Cerundolo. And it's a double fault. There you go. 15-0. 15-0. Double fault. There's been a few double faults from Cerundolo. I think that's the third or so. Emma got 4-8. Yeah, don't remind me. Don't remind me what Emma got. She's so bright. She is so bright. Sorry, it's, yeah, 3 double faults from Cerundolo. 2 aces so far in this match only. Which is not many at all. So we're in a rally situation. Cerundolo under pressure. Casper Ruud trying to push cross court and everything. But yeah, you go. 30-15. Cerundolo. Well, he's in a bit of trouble. He's struggling. You can see he's struggling around. He got lucky to win that point. Yeah, it's. I want to see how much energy Cerundolo has left. 30-15. Cerundolo to serve. He serves. Goes out wide to the backhand of Casper Ruud. Good enough serve for Cerundolo. 40-15. You know, Cerundolo's taking deep breaths now. He knows he's got to keep up. He's got to keep up with Casper Ruud if he wants to get close to the scoreboard. Otherwise, this would be a 6-1 second set potentially. 40-15. Second serve for Cerundolo. Serve rating 236. What does that mean? God knows. What's the rating out of? If she was applying to American Uni for tennis, she would be applying for Stanford. Well, I actually, funny enough, I know some people from Stanford. I played a player, Arthur Ferry. Do you know Arthur Ferry? Heard of him? I had to play him twice. Got absolutely destroyed, but that's not the point. At Harvard, yeah, I mean, I don't know any from Harvard, but still very... The best unis there is for sure. I mean, Emma's won US Open, so there's no denying that. Do you think Emma Raducanu will go to university? Do you think she'll go to the American Uni or not? I think she'll just stick to the tour. Stick to the tour. She's got her ranking. She'll always get into tournaments. So she'll not have any time to revise. Unless she goes in the evening all the time, but I don't know. Is it worth it? If I was her, I'd be on the tour all day long. Do they give tennis scholarships in the UK? No. No. No, they do not. You might get like a... I don't know. No, they definitely don't. I know that for sure. They don't give any scholarships, unfortunately. I wish they did, but no. Advantage, Casper Ruud, by the way. It's a break point opportunity. It was 40-15 a moment ago. Time flies by when you're chatting, so thank you for the questions, but I can't really answer either. Whoops. It is advantage for Casper Ruud. Cerundolo in a little bit of trouble. A little bit of trouble here for Cerundolo, first serve missed. Casper Ruud stepping in on it. Goes to the backhand of Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud makes the return short. Now Cerundolo doing everything he can to stay in this rally. Casper Ruud on the attacking end. World number 8 taking charge of this point. Backhand to backhand. Inside out forehand from Cerundolo. Now it's a forehand down the line. Casper Ruud losing control of the rally. It's a slice. Cerundolo going inside out. Backhand slice from Casper Ruud. Goes long from Casper Ruud. And there you go. It's 40-all. A good point there from Casper Ruud. Much better play. Lots of movement as well, which is very exciting to see. So that's a break point saved for Casper Ruud. And we got. Let's see who's voting for Cerundolo. Comment guys below. Did you vote for Cerundolo, Michael? The votes have changed. We got 77% for Casper Ruud and 23% for Cerundolo. 40-all juice. Cerundolo missing wide, giving another break point opportunity. Just taking it on too much there. And obviously the risk is there. The risk is great. 6-4, 1 love. We got a break point for Casper Ruud. Break point. It's interesting. It's interesting to see how tennis works. You know, world number 8, obviously, a lot of pressure on him. There's a lot of pressure on him right now. Why not? Why would she go to college now? Emma could go to college online and get a degree while playing the tour like Sloane Stephens. Also, US Open. Oh, really? So well, you could do it. You could do it online, can you? I wasn't too sure. Obviously, there will be exceptions made for sure. That's probably what Arthur Ferry does, actually. My friend, he might probably do that. There's been a few players in the past, like Jacqueline Jones, who's been on here. That was so epic. I voted for the underdog. There we go. I knew, Michael. I knew you would do. You'd vote for Cerundolo. I hope you didn't bet on it though. I hope you didn't bet on it. Nothing major anyway. Although the odds, what is it? It's absolutely crazy. It's 6 for Cerundolo if he wins. 1.19 for Casper Ruud. So if Casper Ruud wins, there's literally, you get nothing back almost, like a few extra dollars. Cerundolo, 40-all. He serves, missed the first serve of the net. Second serve for Cerundolo. He's struggling in this service game. Casper Ruud giving him a tough fight, making him work for it. Sloane Stephens is US Open champion, so is Emma. You haven't heard much of Sloane Stephens though ever since. They did meet, of course, Sloane and Emma did win that. But it's a shame. I've never really heard much about Sloane Stephens since. Obviously, she had that injury, then somehow went on to win US Open, which was quite inspiring. But there you go. It's a break point. Game point for Cerundolo. Advantage. Cerundolo serving. And he does hold, finally, 1 game all. 1 game all after a long service game. He does fight and hold. And I think he'll gain some confidence there. He could definitely gain some more confidence. 6-4, 1 game all. Casper Ruud definitely didn't take any advantages of his break points. He had 2 in that service game alone. Didn't do enough with the ball. I would have gone for a little bit more risk, put pressure, but so it didn't work. Sloane Stephens doing better than Emma in 2022. I'm obviously. What do you think of the? There's been a lot of dispute about Emma recently, hasn't there? Like, it's just lots of talk about her, how she hasn't performed, and how the sponsors are distracting her. What do you think about it? What do you think about it? Are you a fan of Emma or? Also, I don't know how much better Sloane done recently. Rally missed. Well, sorry, backhand missed by Cerundolo. I need to remember that name. I keep forgetting it. I have to repeat it. So 15 love. Casper Ruud serving. We are now on serve here in the second set. First set went to Casper Ruud. She's young. Yeah, I mean, she could potentially retire from tennis and make a living and still have a good career, a good living, sorry. 30 love. Casper Ruud serving an ace. First ace of the second set. Emma can't win a match. She beat Sloane Stephens in one of those. But yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with that. She is where she is right now. She had to win US Open. Anyone is doing better than Emma. I'm disagreeing with you on this. I'm disagreeing. They're still very tough tournaments after all. She has a lot to learn for sure. She's very, very young. My age, in fact. That's just showing how young she is. And she's on the tour for a very long time. I'm guaranteeing that. And also, she's just changed coach. She's changed coach for the first time in years. So obviously, she needs to get used to him coaching her. And there's obviously been adjustments made since. But yeah, she took a long break for sure after US Open. She has a lot to adjust. She made millions from US Open win. Oh yeah, so many sponsors. Even now working with Porsche, British Airways, Evian Water. There's so many sponsors came up to her. Dove, she's in an advert. So yeah, I mean, she's made millions. She's probably made more from sponsors. Yeah, so 30 all. Casper Ruud, by the way, he could be facing a break point. Since US Open, she is 3-6 win matches lost. Well, she still won 3. She still won 3 matches. That's already something. Majority of the players on the tour have a far worse loss than Emma. It's a big point. Casper Ruud's going for it, but Cerundolo has a break point. To be honest with you, that's terrible. It's not. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's that extreme. It's not that extreme. Cerundolo's got a break point. Casper Ruud's struggling with the pressure. I don't think he's playing very well in this match. There's not much happening. To be honest, I don't think Casper Ruud has a very exciting game to watch compared to other players like Alcaraz or Kikimanovic. That match was epic to watch. But there you go. Casper Ruud, he finds ways to win. He finds his way to win. Doesn't matter about the fans. It matters about the ranking. For them, it's about the ranking, really, to stay at top. And with his game style, I suppose it works. It's just boring for the fans to watch. My opinion, right? What do you guys think of Casper Ruud's game style? Do you find it engaging to watch, or I don't know. I don't know. There's just not much hype to it, you know. There's not much hype to it. Even though this is the semi-finals, I feel like this is the winner of Hurkacz and Alcaraz win a tournament. That's a guarantee. Advantage. Cerundolo after a huge return. Almost no one has a worse record than Emma since the US Open win. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I agree with that. All right, fine. If we're talking within the top 100, then fine, yeah. But great power, no flair, but great power. I probably agree with you there, London. I probably do agree with you on that. There's nothing exciting about his game, but he's got a lot of power and a lot of strength for sure. He can definitely hit some big shots when he wants to. But there you go. Cerundolo just struggling to find his breaks. He's had the chances. She can hardly win 2 matches in a row. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to rip too much into Emma Raducanu. She's still got a lot to learn. That's all I'm going to say. She's maturing, got a lot to learn. She's already very mature, by the way. Yeah, I mean, enjoy it. Enjoy it whilst the tour. Because she's in it for a long time now. Once you're in it, you're there for a long time. Emma's ranked in the top 20. Exactly. I mean, she'll definitely move down for sure after US Open points drop. But for now, she will get into it and be seeded player, which is good for her. Which give her a better draw. Cerundolo, he's had his chances, hasn't executed it, and it is now advantage for Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud, big serve there. Good return from Cerundolo. And we're in a rare situation. Casper Ruud under pressure now. Cerundolo coming in though. A lob attempt. It's a smash put away. Nicely done there. Nice and delicate. So it's this game's not over. Cerundolo is trying to take Casper Ruud to the fullest stretch and try and break the serve of Casper Ruud. Yeah, so what's everyone's thought? What's your thoughts on this match? If anyone's just listening in or watching, what do you think? So advantage Casper Ruud after a missed return there from Cerundolo. Still one game all. There's only been 3 games played, and it feels like this game's been going on for absolutely ages. Sorry, let's see what's been said. Michael saying, but she can't win 2 matches in a row now. The players in the locker room will have no fear of Emma. Yeah, no comment needed. Argentina. Huh? Well, what's this about Argentina? I can't remember what you said. What I said for you to comment Argentina. Casper Ruud with the hot dog attempt. And this game is going longer and longer, guys. We're going the distance in this service game. It's a long one for sure. But Cerundolo not giving up. He wants to try and break. He's had a chance. He's had a few chances. But just not there. Not close enough to close it in. A hot dog attempt as well. He could have definitely got around the 4. Got around to hit it, but he chose not to. And it is now 40-all. Juice number 4. And Cerundolo missed the return. Who am I supporting in this match? Argentina. Oh, right. Yes, who are you supporting this match? The Argentinian Cerundolo. And it's, yeah. He's an interesting character. He's an interesting character. I think he could definitely move up the rankings. Top 50 maybe. He's beaten players like Kikimanovic. In Rio, he beat Benoit Pierre. He's beaten a few players, and he's gotten close with Casper Ruud, for example. No matter what, this match is quite close, actually. Whether the score reflects or not, and he's beaten Monfils, he's beaten Opelka, Tiafo. So I reckon he's potentially a top 50 player. Level-wise, I'm talking. So, what did you take? Oh, so I'm doing a BTEC media course. So you probably wouldn't understand what a BTEC is. It's basically equivalent of 3 A-levels. So I'm doing animation. Well, it's just media. It's media as a whole, and that's it. I've only picked 1 pretty much, but it's equivalent of 3 A-levels. So yeah, it's not as intense with the exams. It's more practical for me. Coursework, there's still lots to do, but it's not as intense. So hence why it's called BTEC. 2-1. There's still lots of Argentinian fans jumping up and down, showing their excitement, trying to show they're engaged in this match, and getting the camera's attention, of course. When do you take it? I've already taken it. I'm in my last year, so I'm done in June. Yeah, I'm done in June. So that'll be pretty exciting. I'm doing as my final major project. So I've done multiple different projects, animation, short films. So yeah, this is my final music video as well I've done. And this is my final one where the marks count. It will be about my brother, my younger brother, Olivier, as you know, Tennis Pass Brothers. And it'll be a documentary. Yeah, so I'm not born in France. My surname is just Paris, but I am 50% French. Yeah, but I lived in the UK. I was born in the UK. Unfortunately, I don't want to be here in the UK anymore. I'm done with it. Then you go on to university. I don't know. It's still in the process of thinking. Do I go to uni? Do I take a gap year? Do I just? I'm not sure what I want to do right now. I want to take I want to enjoy life right now. Travel, experience new activities, and go on from there. To be honest with you, there's still a lot to think about, of course, and I'm still very young, so I've got time, and I want to enjoy it as much as possible. It is 2-1, Casper Ruud. It's Cerundolo serving, and it's love 30. Thank you, Floodon. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I'm stuck with that, to be honest. That's where I'm at. Love 30. Casper Ruud. Can he give himself 3 break points? He could potentially get 3 break points in his match. It's love 30, and they're currently cleaning the court with a towel. The Cerundolo is saying there's lots of sweat and it's quite slippery. I have some family in France. Yeah, most of my family live in France. No, like outside my family, of course, but like cousins, my nan, etc. Yeah, most of my family live in France or Belgium. So I'm 50% French, 50% Belgium. You are going to Nice, France. Oh, yeah. So Nice, yeah, we've been to Nice before, once. Honestly, it was so epic. I loved the experience. The south, you're talking about the south of France, Nice, right? But yeah, it was so nice. It was so nice out there. The weather is just beautiful. Like, we went October time. Good tennis countries. Yeah, for sure. Belgium got David Goffin. They got a few upcoming. Do you know Cizelberg? Yeah, there's a few players from Belgium. France as well. Well, you know all the French players. Monfils, Benoit Pierre, Rinderich, Hugo Humbert. There's lots of players, actually. Love 40. 3 break points. Casper Ruud. And he takes it with a drop shot. Yes, he does. He takes it with a drop shot. Casper Ruud goes 3-1 up in this second set. He does take the upper hand. And he's got a break. Will now serve to go 4-1 up in this second set. I mean, this semi-finals, I wish there was more hype to it. I really wish there was more hype to it. Maybe it's just me not feeling as excited, but I don't know. Do you eat French food? Well, in the UK, we try to eat as much food as, well, as much food close to French as food. But yeah, love croissant, baguettes. Obviously, I'm going to name all the unhealthy stuff because it's just amazing. But yeah, I don't eat like snails before you ask and that type of stuff. Although, I might try it one day. 3-1, Casper Ruud. He has the break of serve. And, yeah, but although the French cheese, they're lovely. That is lovely. We're in a rally situation. Cerundolo going risky now. I think he's just trying to go for it. To get to the semi-finals already is absolutely huge. And I think from now on he is going for it. I think he's fed up of long rallies. Rallies of averaging about 6-7 shots. And it's all heavy, high topspin forehands. I mean, do you think the difference in this match is all about mental or is it skill? I think it's physical, mental. I think it's a great question. It's a combination of the both. Casper Ruud, obviously, he's more experienced in this situation. Despite all the pressure he's handling, he's got the experience here in the semi-finals. He's never won one before, but maybe he can change that around. And also his game style, he knows how to play it against big players, I suppose. So yeah, it's just a matter of consistency. Who's willing to rally longer? I mean, French meals, or do you eat kidneys? Well, I don't really go out that much. Well, no, not really, no. 40 love, by the way. Casper Ruud, he's got a 40 love, 3 game points to go 4-1 up. He's ranked in the top 10. Yeah, he's number 8. Casper Ruud is ranked number 8 in the world. Obviously, Cerundolo, 103. They both have the same game, but Casper Ruud is just more experienced. I think this match is going purely by experience. It's already quite overwhelming for Cerundolo to get this far. Although, if you're proud of me, guys, before this tournament commenced, I actually predicted Alcaraz and Hurkacz to get to the semi-finals. So that's pretty much something. There's in case no one knows about this, there's a draw challenge. Floodland, I might mention it to you in the past. Same with you, Michael. We do this draw challenge where you predict who will win before the tournament actually commences. So yeah, I did Hurkacz and Alcaraz semis, and I put Alcaraz to win, I think. But then I put Kyrgios to win the tournament, which was stupid of me. But there you go. He did get far. So, backstage, practice courts, there is Alcaraz warming up. He's doing a fitness session right now with the bands. He's using the bands right now. The weather, it seems to be very warm, which is nice. I think it's nice. Wait, is it warm in Miami right now? Hold on. Miami weather. Let's see, how warm is it really in Miami? So, Floodland, did you predict this match? Well, I definitely didn't predict Cerundolo, that's for sure. 28 degrees in Miami. Oh, living the weather, living the life, the good weather. What I would do to stay with the sun all year round. 4-1, by the way. Casper Ruud, he is getting closer and closer to that finishing line. And the finishing line will be playing the winner between Hurkacz and Alcaraz, which is a much more exciting match. This is probably why this match is on first. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. But Carlos Alcaraz versus Hurkacz later. If Alcaraz wins, do you think he wins Miami, then wins Monte Carlo when Nadal out injured? Wow, that is a question. If Alcaraz wins, 100% he'll win this final. He'll win the final. I can nearly put money on it, but I never want to spend money because I'm stingy and tight with it. But yeah, I think Alcaraz will definitely win the tournament if he does beat Hurkacz. If Hurkacz wins, I think he'll win the tournament, and then you won't hear anything from him again on the clay season. That's what happened last year. Do you remember? Hurkacz won the tournament in Miami, and then you'd never heard of him since. However, will he win Monte Carlo? To be honest with you, I haven't seen much of Alcaraz on the clay. His game style has quite a lot to do with power, and power is slowed down quite dramatically on the clay. Obviously, still very quick, but it is slowed down, so maybe players like Casper Ruud might peak, in my opinion. Yeah, but he would be tired. I don't know. I don't know. It's a great question to ask, and I don't know. I don't know how Alcaraz really is on the clay. Can he beat Djokovic on the clay courts? Can he beat Thiem? Obviously, Thiem right now is rusty, so yes, he can. There's loads of questions. There's loads. Tsitsipas is a tough one on the clay court, actually. I think Tsitsipas is a tough opponent on the clay. So I'm expecting to see some more from him. Yeah, for sure. For sure, I'm expecting to see that. What do you guys think? Is Djokovic playing Monte Carlo? I'm happy to check that for you right now. Is Djokovic playing Monte Carlo? Can he get into it? Because I think he can, actually. I think Djokovic can play. Unless Monte Carlo, Monaco say no? I don't know. Djokovic given French Open boost after COVID rules. The Monte Carlo Masters, which runs from 10th of April to 17th, will be the second tournament in the 2022 season for Djokovic. So, Djokovic is confirmed. He is playing. There you go. That's going to be exciting. He's had a lot of practice, obviously, on the clay. Since he did not play Indian Wells, Miami, he will have a lot of practice on the clay in France. Monte Carlo's in France. Okay, alright, sorry, obviously, it's just a really tiny country, Monaco. But it's Monaco, right? Monaco. Is it? Yeah. Is it not in Monaco? Monte Carlo's in France. The tournament's in France. Oh. Oh, there you go. It's just called Monte Carlo. Alright, fair enough. You got me there. I've always thought it was in Monaco. So, 30-40 by the way. A break point for Casper Ruud. And he does take it. 5-1. I think this is it, guys. I did predict a 6-1 second set. It is looking more and more likely Casper Ruud to go to the finals. They have their own king. There you go. There you go. Pretty cool fact. I think the frustration for Cerundolo has just been growing more slightly, and errors have been creeping in. Like, the time has flown by. I think patience as well. Yeah, I don't think Cerundolo has the patience like Casper Ruud does. So Casper Ruud will be serving for the match, and he serves with an ace. 15-love. This is his 5th ace of the match so far. So yeah, 50. We're very close now to the end. You wouldn't know where the Monte Carlo tournament is because you couldn't find it. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You're gonna make that reference again all the time, aren't you? Yeah, it's true. It's true. What time is the final? Will you cover it? To be honest, I don't know what time it is yet. If it's during the day, so like this time, for example, 6 PM, then potentially yes, I will. If it's like midnight, 2 AM, the likelihood I do it is about 1%. So not likely. But I really want to. Obviously, it's just I have a family as well. Well, I live from home, and I'm not sure my family wants to hear me at 2 AM commentating. So yeah, I don't know what time the finals will be held. Osaka though, Osaka versus Iga Swiatek. I think that is 4 PM, which I could do. I could do it, but I don't have WTA. Which kills me. It kills me inside. And I don't have any like coverage. So I could do the finals of WTA tomorrow if I find someone to stream it. That would be absolute dream come true. So yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'll do some research tomorrow. Today actually. I'll probably do some research today. 30-15. Casper Ruud serving. 2 points away from the match. Casper Ruud. He's 30-15 up currently. What's just happened there? Did I just... Oh, I accidentally paused the live show. I do apologise. Second serve. I just watched men's these days. To be honest, yeah, men's... There's more happening in the men's. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. What do you think of Osaka's comment? Osaka wanted to introduce 9 sets to men if Tsitsipas pushes... 5 sets for women. So yeah, I don't know. It was just mentioned in an interview from Osaka. I think that was a pretty dumb comment from Osaka, but there you go. 30 all. Casper Ruud serving 2 more points. Good serve, good return. Casper Ruud with a 1-2 punch, and he's got a match point to go to the finals. 40-30. So obviously this live stream, I'm going to be honest with you, barely covered the match in the second set especially. Talking to Michael and Floodland, so thank you for your comments. Fingers crossed I'll do the finals of WTA. If not, then thank you so much for joining in, and we'll do the men's singles on Sunday. That's for sure, that's a guarantee. If it wasn't a dumb comment, it was a joke. Really? But why would you... Okay. Yeah, well, it's still mentioned. I think it was a bit silly of her to mention it in an interview. Casper Ruud, by the way, he advanced to his first ever finals of a Masters 1000. So yeah, he's in the finals of Miami Open. A big win for him. He's very, very happy with that for sure. A 6-4, 6-1 victory for Casper Ruud as he advanced to the finals. And... it will have to wait. You'll have to wait and watch the match between Hurkacz and Alcaraz, of course. So, who do you think is going to happen there? What do you think is going to happen in that match? I'm really, really hoping for Alcaraz to win, but Hurkacz, he could do well. He's got, obviously, experience in the semi-finals. He's won in the past. Thanks, mate. Oh, Floodland, thank you so much. Honestly, it means a great deal to me. Yeah, thank you so much, Floodland, for your support. And I do appreciate it massively. The super chat is, yeah, thank you very much. Why have I got a feature saying Tennis Palace Bros just subscribed? That's a bit weird, but there you go. Okay. Nice. Thanks, Streamlabs. Floodland, again, an absolute legend. $2. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll hopefully see you tomorrow, Saturday. If not, Sunday. Sunday for definite. You'll see me for definite. So yeah, I might try. I might try and commentate the match of Alcaraz. If they do it straight away, straight after. What time is the Alcaraz Hurkacz match? Let me do some research. I mean, there was a clear winner from the start who was gonna win, which is Casper Ruud. Yeah, it's midnight. That's midnight. It's so annoying. Hurkacz versus Alcaraz is midnight today. So frustrating, honestly. But yeah, he's playing Hurkacz, as you know, and it would be an exciting one. So, not much to say. I think Hurkacz has the correct game style on this surface. He hits very flat. Alcaraz will struggle to dig it up. Medvedev as well, he struggles. He's done well, Hurkacz, to get this far. He beat Medi. Yeah, he's obviously in a doubles final as well, Hurkacz, where he plays with John Isner. So John Isner and Hurkacz versus Skupski and someone else in the finals of doubles. And then the singles, the winner of Hurkacz and Alcaraz will be playing Casper Ruud. In addition, tomorrow, Osaka versus Iga Swiatek. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for joining in. Floodland as well, an absolute legend for supporting our channel. You're a very, very loyal, subscriber, and it means a great deal to me. So thank you so much for that. I'm going to end it there. So hopefully I'll see you soon. All the best. Thank you.